It's World Bicycle Relief Week here on GCN, helping to change lives through the power of bicycles. In the second of our series, we follow Chris, a farmer, as he goes about his daily routine, now with the help of a buffalo bike. Today we are in Zambia on a farm, Christopher's farm to be exact. He is in the background somewhere milking cows, which he's been doing for an hour already. It's 5:30 a.m. and I think he's going to give me a go as well, so let's go on in. Christopher, thank you for having us at your farm.
No, there's no problem.
We're going to follow you for some of this morning. So first I think you're going to let me have a go at milking, briefly. What's the plan after that? We're going to load the bike up with the milk and take it to the distribution centre?
Yes, that's the actual plan. I mean, after milking, we load the bikes we load the milk on the bikes, and then we deliver.
Okay, I think we're going to see if I'm strong enough to load the milk onto the bike as well, but it sounds like it's going to be very heavy.
No, not very. I mean, you look strong
Not for
enough.
you. Yeah. Let's go and have a go.
I want to extend the of milking now.
He's laughing. He's like, yeah, right. He's nervous.
Yeah, he's nervous.
Not as nervous as I am, but he's still nervous. She.
Okay, good to go. Mzai mangaga? So chabu? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So, from the top?
Yeah. Going down.
Right, we're off.
Yeah.
Ooh. Spray. What am I doing? Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a long one.
All right. Come on, I've got to get at least. Oh God. No, it's not happening out of any other one.
Oh yeah. Okay, I mean, I think that's good for
Yeah,
starters.
I think that's enough. Is it? I think we better let your man get on with it. Thank you. Right, I think all 9 cows have now been milked. A small part by me. So we're ready to now put the very heavy urn, I think, onto the back of the bike.
Okay, you ready?
I think he's going to trust me to do it.
Alone?
Well, we'll see. How heavy is it?
It is quite heavy.
There we go.
You're gonna need some help?
Not to drop it.
Okay, let me help. Yeah.
Got it? Yeah, and then we're going to ride to the collection point. Chris is going to ride this bike, obviously, because potentially 40 litres of milk could fall all over the place if I'm on the bike.
I think this should be good enough.
Yeah, looks solid. Right, let's go. Before the buffalo bite, this 4-kilometre journey will be done twice daily on foot. So 2 people, one on either side of the urn, once in the morning and again in the afternoon. Or sometimes there'd be 3 people around 2 urns when productivity is particularly high. For other farmers, that journey can be 4 times the distance. It would be quite a trek even without the milk, and you can imagine what it's like to walk with that extra 40 kilograms. The bike has cut the journey time by well over 50%, and that makes a huge difference in time and energy, but also ensures that the milk stays fresh. Right, we've arrived. Just going to park the bikes up. I'm going to help Chris stabilise his bike. His friends are laughing at him. At the collection point, we have to wait our turn to get the milk tested. If it's all good, it's then poured into a large container, at which point Chris is paid for the amount that he's brought in. This is the first of 2 trips done each and every day. So I think Chris and I are just about ready to ride back, but just to let you know, there are over 100 small farms here in the small province of Palabana. Over here you can see that there are lots of buffalo bikes being used, but there's somebody doubling up on the back here, a couple of containers, so that must have been very heavy there on the way in. But this is the difference that these buffalo bikes have made to the local community, because they are all riding in instead of walking. We're going to leave briefly our journey with Chris because I wanted to tell you about this very cool charity and community. This is called Chikambusa, and it's been around since 2005, and it was set up to help people in need. So anyone from young vulnerable people through to orphans, through to widows and grandmothers as well. For the more senior people that arrive here, they are taught how to crochet and how to sew and how to make some extremely cool products out of recycled materials. I, for example, have literally just purchased myself possibly the coolest laptop case you will ever find. For the younger ones, they have set up an in-house school which caters and educates children right the way through from kindergarten to grade 7. However, what they were finding was that when they left here and they went into the senior schools, they were much further afield, and sometimes they weren't able to get there on foot. And that is why 10 years ago they started working with World Bicycle Relief in order to provide those students with the buffalo bikes so they could finish what they'd started. Right, we're back. So I think, Chris,
Yeah,
time to wash the milk can.
definitely.
I think one of your workers is going to do that. We do that over here.
We'll do it just here.
And then Chris has got lots of work to do today with his poultry section of the farm.
Yeah.
And also, what was the other thing you have to do today?
The piggery, we have to go and see.
Piggery as well.
Yeah.
We've also got pigeons, as you can see. And then we'll be back to milking later on, or they will be.
Mm-hmm.
Then back down to the...
To taking the delivering milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, long day. Right, let's get this off. Now, if you're wondering why Chris's bike is bright green or bright yellow, it is because this is part of a special project called the Conservation Agriculture Scaling Up Project, which was done in conjunction with the European Union, the Zambian government and the Food Agricultural Organisation. And they have provided farmers across Zambia with a total of 4,500 of these special coloured buffalo bikes. Chris, I know, is very grateful to have this because he has used different bikes in previous years, but the problem was that with those huge loads of milk on the back, they broke pretty quickly. Whereas this buffalo bike, which is of course built to withstand loads of up to 100 kilograms plus the rider himself, this is more than capable of doing multiple years of journeys to and fro with those loads of milk on the back. We only followed Chris for the first half of his day. It certainly wasn't easy just doing that. And of course, farming is a 7-day-a-week job. Arduous in these conditions then, to say the very least, even with the bike. Now, although Chris was fortunate enough to be donated his bike and all students receive theirs free of charge, most farmers will in fact pay for them over time with a local employee purchase programme. And that is a really important point for the sustainability of World Bicycle Relief as a charity. And the farmers are also finding that their buffalo bikes are incredibly useful for another purpose, and that is to bring their produce down to local markets like this one in Palabana. The donations that you have already made for the bikes that have been given to people here in Zambia have already made a huge difference, but we can do so much more for them. We would love to raise even more money than we did back in 2016 this time around. There is the incentive that Matt and Si are going to ride across London on a 5-kilometre stretch wearing nothing but swimming costume. But apart from that, the incentive is right here behind me and with Christopher, who we've been following today. So a very big thank you to him and to all of you who've already made donations. If you'd like to do so right now, you can just go into the description below, follow a link, and all of the details will be right there in front of you. If you would like to see Lizzie, meanwhile, who we follow as a student on her daily routine, you can find that video just down there.